Hi guys, welcome to this Harry Potter Beast pick a card reading. There are 3 piles to choose from here, and each one has a different beast from the movie, any one of the movies. I'm not specific on which ones they are, so it could be any one of the Harry Potter movies. First pile is the clear quartz. Second pile is Merlinite. If it'll focus. Third pile is copper. So, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'll give you a moment to meditate on the cards and I'll see you in the video. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 1, you chose the clear quartz crystal. And this is your reading. So before we get into the cards, we're going to see what Harry Potter beast from any of the movies that you chose, or that is here to guide you today. So I'm going to give you a moment to use your intuition before I flip the card. And here we go. Oh, you guys got Fluffy. Ooh, and an ace card. Look at that. Alright, so Fluffy is here to give you some advice. Today, we're going to put Fluffy over here. Alright, first card, we have the Oracle's Gift. Second card, we have Time Machine. Third card we have is Let It Go. Alright, so I'm going to just give myself one moment here to meditate on the cards. Okay, so the way I want to organize these is like this. This is how I'm perceiving the energy right now. So, the first card we have, Time Machine. This is about cycles, patterns, basically repeating history. When we don't see the cycles that we're in, we have a habit of repeating them. If we don't get the message or the lesson the first time around, we keep going through the same cycle until we come to the understanding of what we're meant to experience, the lessons that we were meant to learn from that cycle. Each experience we have, each situation we're put in, allows us to build our character. And I feel Fluffy is telling you, become aware of the cycles that you just keep going around and around and around with. Look in your life right now and what cycles are you continuously repeating? And why are you repeating them? And there's no judgment here. It's just a matter of becoming aware so that you can make a change and a shift for your ultimate good, for your greater good, and to guide you in the direction out of this cycle to now you can come to this next phase, this different experience, and experience that and get all the juice that you can from that experience. The only reason that you should be experiencing the same thing over and over again is because you haven't learned the lesson. When we learn the lesson or we become aware of what that cycle or pattern was trying to show us, then we move out of it. But it's not until we complete that cycle and we learn what we were meant to or experience what we were meant to for our soul's growth and evolution that we're then able to break out of this repetitive rat race hamster wheel is what I'm getting visually in my mind. Oh, you know what? This message just came through. Sometimes the patterns and cycles that we adopt in our life is because of other people's conditioning, societal conditioning, family members, friends. A lot of people put a lot of junk into our minds and try to make us into someone that they, mold us. They try to mold us into their image. You'll notice in a lot of friend groups, there is a theme within that friend group. Like minds stick together. So there is a common energy amongst people that flock together. And they have this similar energy that makes them in sync with each other. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be attracted to each other to have friendships, relationships, what have you. So I think what Fluffy is trying to say here is that sometimes our parents, sometimes society, sometimes our outer surroundings have caused us to believe certain things that get us wrapped up in this belief system, and we get stuck in these cycles that are not necessarily meant for us. Maybe they are, because everything ultimately is meant for you that you go through, but maybe you're supposed to become aware that, hey, this cycle that I'm in sounds very familiar to what my mom went through, or what my dad went through, or what my grandmother went through, or what my grandmother's mother went through. There's like a pattern, ancestral pattern that's happening that sometimes gets passed down from generation to generation. And the vision I'm getting right now is Fluffy is showing me in the Harry Potter movie Draco Malfoy and his dad. Draco didn't want to be like his dad. Maybe he wanted to do something different, but he was in this cycle, this pattern of what his dad was doing, and maybe his dad's dad was doing, to keep this family drama, so to speak, of the Dark Lord's agenda going. But Draco wasn't resonating with it towards the end. So, what are you resonating with in your life? What is no longer resonating with you in your life? There's a reason for that. When we stop resonating with certain things that we used to enjoy, friends or relationships that used to actually be joyous or mean a lot to us, when we start to feel a shift with that, it's time to let it go. It's time to move out of that energy so that you can create a new cycle, a healthier cycle. And Fluffy is showing me victimhood here. Whenever you play the victim, you're going to get more and more things in your life attracted to you to show you that you are playing the victim. So when we constantly blame other people for our problems or our circumstances, sure, there could be something ancestral going on here that, well, my dad this, so therefore my life is a certain way because of it. Fluffy's trying to show you, wait a minute, you have your own power here. You are your own magical wizard or witch, and therefore you create your reality. You don't have to keep going around and repeating the same cycle and telling yourself, all these stories that you need to let go of. You can come to this awareness and free yourself by letting go of all these stories, all these things that you've been telling yourself and playing the victim with. And it's all about perspective. It's all about awareness. There is nothing wrong with playing the victim. It's ego. We all do this from time to time. It's becoming aware that we've stepped into those shoes of the victim that is going to trap us into this. It's going to trap us back into this cycle that we don't want to repeat. So when we become aware of what it is that we're needing to let go of, then you step into your inner magic. And with this card, I feel that Fluffy is saying, you are magic. You live in a reality of magic. Everything is magical. This world is magical. Whatever you want, you can create it by having the belief that it could be done. If Harry Potter didn't believe that he could beat Voldemort, it wouldn't have happened. But his belief and his perseverance and not letting the stories of his past hold him down to the point of sabotaging his progress and his growth, or, preventing him from ultimately succeeding out his destiny. So what do you need to let go of? What cycle do you need to let go of to bring forth the knowing that you have magic? The knowing that you are the creator of your reality. It's literally in the palm of your hands. You can manifest the life that you want. It's just a matter of letting go of these belief systems, this victimhood mentality, this blaming and, blaming other people, or, maybe blaming your, if this guy or girl didn't come into my life and do this to me, I'd be so much better off. Or if my parents didn't do XYZ to me, I'd be, over here or doing this. But Fluffy is saying all of that was just experience for your greater good, to break through these cycles, to become aware so that you could let it all go and step into your magic. Because you're powerful. This card right here, this to me feels like you guys have very high intuition, you have very high intuition, and it's about trusting your intuition. Fluffy's saying you have all the answers within you. You don't have to look outside of yourself for any answer because it's already within you. And, looking at the exterior for answers to confirm what you already know inside, you don't need to do that anymore because you're a powerful being. You have magic within you. You know, ultimately, what you should let go of, which cycles are no longer serving you. You know all this, and I feel some of you might even be clairvoyant, have the gift of clairvoyance. For the Oracle's gift, I feel a lot of you have psychic abilities potentially that you're awakening right now, but ultimately to get to this energy, you got to become aware of what you need to let go of. Let go of. Let it go and let it flow. Let the magic flow out of you. Let yourself be freed by these cycles that are burdening you right now, by this victim mentality, or whatever it is that's heavy on your soul right now. You have the power to change this. Ultimately, it all is up to you. And, when you're ready, this is what's waiting for you. the knowing and the believing in yourself, in your magic. Because you're a powerful being, and this is confirming that. So I hope this message resonated with you guys. I hope that Fluffy was able to give you some good advice today. If you enjoyed this pick a card reading, please consider liking the video or subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2, you chose the Merlinite crystal, and this is your reading. If it can focus. Alright, so before we get into the cards, we're going to see what Beast from the Harry Potter movies has come to give you advice today. So sit for a moment with this card, use your intuition, use your inner magic, and see if you can tap into what is on the back of this card. Which beast has come here today to give you advice? Alright, here we go. Oh, you guys got the green dragon, common Welsh green dragon. Beautiful. I'm going to put green dragon right there so you can see him. All right, first card that popped out for you is Healing the Heart. Oh boy, you guys are going through something with the heart. I feel a lot of heaviness there. Oh boy, we got more heart stuff. Great big love. Okay, so I see where this is going. All right, what's the third card? Shining Through. All right, so I am going to... Nope, actually this is going to organize the cards in the energy I'm perceiving, but it's actually set up already in the way that I'm perceiving it. So let's start with the first card. Let's see. So I think it's amazing that the green dragon is giving you the focus on the heart chakra, which is just huge synchronicity for me. That's all about the green energy. You guys are clearly, either you have gone through a heartbreak, or you in the past or in the recent past. I'm feeling this energy is pretty fresh, so it could be you're going through something right now and you're healing yourself, and you're releasing a lot of pain. And it could be that even if you've gone through something in the past and you're single right now, well, obviously you're single if you've gone through a heartbreak, or maybe you're in actually that's not true. Maybe you're in a relationship and you've gone through a heartbreak, but you're releasing pain while you're in the relationship, trying to see if you can make it work through the pain. Whatever your situation is, you are healing and you are releasing a lot of pain right now. You are healing your heart chakra. You are tapping into what sets your soul on fire also. I feel this huge energy coming through of you guys through this pain. There is huge transformation coming through for you that'll awaken within you what lights your soul on fire. What do you really want? Because a lot of times we lose ourselves within a relationship, and then when we lose the relationship, we kind of have an identity crisis because we don't know who we are without this other being in our life, this other person. But in that healing, you are learning who you are without this person. And we don't need somebody else to give ourselves love. We don't need somebody else to experience a high volume of love, because we have that ability in our heart chakra to do that for ourselves. We can channel in energy from source. We can channel in the magical energies that are adaptable in this universe into our spirit to make us feel whole and complete again when we have been depleted or broken or shattered. And the only thing I'm getting right now about shattered energy is that that broken heart, that shattered energy. I'm just seeing like the outer shell of somebody just breaking to a million pieces and just crumbling and falling to reveal the inner new bright and shiny version of you. Which leads me into this card. Great big love. This is confirmation that you will have love again. I don't know when, because this is a general reading, but I feel once you fully heal, and that's also something that a lot of people don't understand when they get out of a relationship, allow yourself time to heal fully, to remove all the baggage from the last relationship before you even consider going into a new relationship. Otherwise, you're just going to repeat the same cycle with that person. It'll be like the same relationship in another body. I feel like the green dragon is telling you, you have the power to heal in the time that you want to heal. If you want this to be a long healing process where you have a couple years to yourself to find out who you are, do it. Take that time. But don't get into a relationship. Don't go looking for a relationship if you just are healing, thinking that that love is going to fulfill you, because ultimately love is blind. Yes, love does have the power to heal, but you are learning that you are healing yourself. And when you are healed and whole and complete, then you can manifest in a healthy, happy relationship that is going to thrive rather than leave you feeling the way that you're feeling or have felt in the past. And the green dragon wants you to trust in that. Trust and believe in the fact that a new blessed relationship is on the horizon for you when you have fully let go of the pain of the past, when you have fully healed your heart, and you no longer play the victim card. Because if you are in that same energy, you're literally like a magnet pulling that same old relationship energy back to you, because you didn't allow your frequency and your vibration to shift out of that energy. So therefore, you're just going to attract the same situation to you. So that's why it's really imperative, and the green dragon wants you to just fully integrate this new version of you before you step into another relationship. Because after you complete this transformation within yourself, within your heart, you may surprise yourself that the person that you were attracted to before, like maybe, let's say you were attracted to musicians, or, you know, a certain color hair, a certain color skin. After this transformation, you may be completely not even, you could even be, you know, I don't know. Like, I just feel like a huge, like, you're not going to even want the same thing or be interested in the same thing, the same type of person, the same look of a person, you know. That's going to shift for you once you go through this transformation. So don't get involved too quick, because the green dragon is saying you're going to regret not allowing yourself that time to heal and moving too quickly into something else, because you're just going to repeat that cycle of heartbreak, and then you're going to waste more time, when ultimately the reason we get, you know, tempted to go into a relationship is to numb the pain and to feel like somebody loves us. But this card is all about your power to love yourself. This great big love that Spirit has for you, you're learning to embody that, embrace that, integrate that energy to where you are able to alchemize any situation and withhold the energy of love for yourself and not let it be given away to somebody else. You know, a lot of times when somebody leaves in a relationship, they take a piece of us. And when we heal, we collect those pieces back. So if you're not fully healed and you go into another relationship, you're going back into a relationship with missing pieces of yourself, which leaves you more scattered and more confused and not knowing who you really are, because you're missing pieces of yourself. So it's really important to trust yourself at this time. Know that you have the ability to heal, to release the pain, to get through this heavy energy. And don't put these ideas in your head that, oh my gosh, I'm going to be single for X amount of years if I let myself fully integrate and heal. And no, if you really dive deep into it and you really say, okay, let's do this, let's heal this, let's figure this out, let's make myself whole and complete, you may surprise yourself. It could go quicker without you resisting it, versus if you resist that energy shift, it'll take longer to heal yourself because you're fighting the change. You're fighting ultimately what you know inevitably you're going to have to face one day. If you want this relationship to come forward, that's going to come forward, I feel it very strongly for you, this relationship that's just everything you want in a relationship. But you have to do the work first. You have to heal. And once you do, you're going to be shining your brightest light. You're an amazing, powerful, spiritual being on this planet right now, going through the lessons and the blessings and the experiences of what it is to be human. So forgive yourself and don't be hard on yourself for how long it's going to take you to get to this energy. Everyone heals in a different time frame, so don't compare yourself to anybody else. And that's also what I'm feeling with this card, is that once you heal and you are embracing the energy of love for yourself, and you just get to the point where you're like, you know what? A relationship would be nice, but I don't need it to complete me because I'm already whole and complete inside. Once you get there, man, you're just going to be like, oh gosh, powerhouse energy. Like, you are going to attract so many people to you. Like, you're going to have to you're going to have to take like a fly swatter with you and just smack people away and be like, nope, not you, not you, not you, not you. Next. Cause you're going to be such a powerhouse energy that it's going to be like, I'm seeing the vision in my mind's eye. You're this bright, shining light because you've healed yourself, and you're illuminating this such powerful, bright light that it's like moths to a flame. People are going to be drawn to your energy like moths to a flame. And when you're in this energy, so many things are coming for you. You're going to be able to, this is the energy I'm feeling with this is you and who you are and who you are here to be. This breakup, this shift of energy is transformed you into this beautiful butterfly or dragon that understands and knows their magic. You understand and know who you are now in this energy. You know why you're here. You know what your gifts are. You know what you're here to do. You just have such clarity, and you need to embrace that and share it with the world. Whatever gifts you have, whatever talents you have that you were suppressing while in this pain or in this past relationship, you weren't maybe focused on yourself because you were trying to make this relationship work, and then it ultimately fizzled out or it ended. And so you stopped focusing on your gifts because you were in this heavy energy. But here, man, you're the brightest light. I'm telling you, if you just allow yourself to heal, and once you get that bright light going, you're just going to attract, it's going to be so easy for you to attract a healthy energy to you. It's just going to be a magnetized thing, like a moth to a flame. Wow, you guys are going to be having such beautiful blessings coming through once you heal, once you fully allow yourself to heal and find your inner magic and let the world see that inner magic. The dragons wants to tell you, final message: heal, shine your light, and show your magic. All right? So I hope this reading has helped you. I hope it has given you some peace and clarity on your situation. I'm wishing you all the best. If you enjoyed this pick a card reading, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the copper crystal, this is your reading. Stay. Okay. So I have the first card, which is which Harry Potter beast is here to give you advice today. So I want you to use your intuition, step into your magic, see if you can intuitively tap into the energy of this card. Which beast is on the back side of this card to give you advice today? All right, I'm gonna flip the card. Aw, we got Buckbeak. Or you guys got Buckbeak, I should say. So Buckbeak is here to give you some advice today, so we're gonna put him over here. Let's see what the first card is for you. We've got the power of purpose. Move this over. You've got close encounters. And we've got sacred reverence. So I'm feeling that you guys are having a little bit of an identity crisis, or maybe I shouldn't use the word crisis. There's some self-esteem issues going on here. There's some with this card I'm feeling you guys have there's no better way to say it. I feel some self-esteem issues here. You guys are not acknowledging yourself as the butterfly, but rather the caterpillar. You've not... you guys are... I feel like Buckbeak is wanting to say that you guys are holding yourselves back from flying. You've caged yourself by putting up these walls, these imaginary walls around you that are blocking out your magic. They're keeping magic from coming to you. The magic can't reach you if you're hiding, if you're putting these walls to protect yourself from other people, whatever it is that you're protecting or hiding from. Buckbeak is saying it's time to set yourself free. You've been in hiding, and it's not, I mean, we all go through things in life that makes it to where sometimes we have to go into hermit mode and go into healing and, you know, nurture our souls a little bit and come back out and fight again. But the card 10 is also about new beginnings for me. The number 10 is about new beginnings, new cycles, new fresh energy. And you guys haven't stepped into this new fresh energy for whatever reason because of these walls and these masks that you have placed upon yourself to hide your true identity because you're afraid of being hurt again. But Buckbeak is saying, what is the real harm as you're hurting yourself by hiding? So why not take a risk? Why not present your magic to the world? Show who you really are, show your gifts off, come out of your hiding hermit mode so that you can truly flourish and have these blessings and this magic reach you that wants so desperately to reach you. And this is about letting go of all the stories that you keep telling yourself that is preventing you from finding your authentic self. Your purpose, your mission needs to be completed in this life, and by going into hiding, you're self-sabotaging that mission to come into fruition. You can't fulfill your destiny here. Buckbeak wants you to fulfill your destiny here, I feel he's saying. And why not take the risk? Now's the time to take the risk. You have been hiding long enough It's not for your greater good anymore to hide. It never was, but you had to do what you had to do in the time that you had to do it to get to a place where you would feel comfortable. But Buckbeak is saying it's time to the bullseye. It's time to hit the bullseye. It's time to go after what you know you need to go after in order to reach that goal, fulfill that destiny, to show your gifts and your magic. Because you have a lot. You have a lot that you need to show the world. You have unique self, what is the word? You're very authentic and you are unique individual. And the world needs to see who you are. The world needs that energy from you. You need to show that energy to the world so that this world can have more people like you stepping into their courage and showing, breaking down those walls is scary, but think about the people that you would be helping encourage just by taking that step. Just through your actions, you're helping inspire other people to step into their magic as well. To, fulfill their destiny and not get, trapped in the scary outside world that, these stories and these thoughts keep plaguing you and telling you that it's scary out there and I'm going to get hurt, or, if I do X, Y, and Z, it's like going to be a bad outcome. But you're caging yourself by not, you're making your own prison. You've made your own prison, and it's time to unlock that gate. It's time to open that door and set yourself free. It's time. No matter what is outside of your cage or your walls that seems scary, you have to, Buckbeak is saying the only way to overcome fear is to push through it. That's the only way you're going to get past it, is to push through it. Do what is making you afraid, or what you're afraid of. Like the example I'm getting in my mind's eye is, if you're afraid of water, learn how to swim so you won't be afraid of water. Just take that step in that right direction and then you'll overcome that fear. If you know deep down that you want to be in the public eye, or you want to fulfill some sort of destiny where a lot of eyes are on you, but you're afraid of being seen, Buckbeak is saying take the first step, which is ultimately just one step at a time in the right direction. It doesn't mean you have to, overwhelm yourself with a lot of eyes on you soon. It just means start slow, start small, just start. Go in that direction. If you want to be an actor or a musician or an artist that's, and you have an amazing gift, but you're kind of shy or reserved or afraid of, what other people are going to say, Spirit is saying what people think about you is not your business. It's not. We are our own worst critic. No one judges us more than we judge ourselves. And that's the honest truth. You and Spirit are co-creating your life, fulfilling your destiny, one action at a time. But Buckbeak wants to remind you that the only way you get there is by using that key and unlocking. I have to do this. You have the key to unlock your cage. It's time to do that so that you can bring about this purpose. Fulfill this destiny. This world needs people like you and your gifts and your magic. We need you. And you're so afraid to step into that because of what other people think, that's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. It's an illusion, a story you've told yourself to shackle you and keep you from your truest potential. So please take that step. Please step into your purpose, because you have so much to give this world. So much. Buckbeak wants you to fly. Okay? Spread your wings and fly. It's time. I hope this reading has resonated with you. If it shed light or helped you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.